Leo, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the oracle cards, going to do reading and then clarify it. So, let's get started on your reading, see what's going on. I hope you guys can hear me because I had to change my microphone. So, let's get started. Leo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. One card for Leo for their highest good. All right. So you have Desert Passage, Trust is a Divine Plan. So you may be feeling like, everything is not working out for you, or you're being pulled in different directions, or you're just not really seeing what's ahead. So they're asking you to trust it. Okay, there's a divine plan here for you. So don't give up on anything. Just know that things are definitely going to fall into place for you, okay? Just have patience. It says watching clouds, lay back, rest, and relax. So yeah, I feel like you need to really take it easy, take your time with things, like really clear your energy. It's time to think about you, Leo, okay? And that's the big thing here, that you really do need to start thinking about yourself, okay? Um, okay, so let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna put it like that. Yeah, you can see it like that. All right, so Leo, let's take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. Leo Lions. Let's see. One for the current. You have the Wheel of Fortune, one for the situation. So the Wheel of Fortune is talking about really completing cycles, really completing achievements, completion. Like, things are going to move forward now. The wheel is turning. Your luck is changing for the better. But you also have the Hierophant here for the situation. And the situation is that you're looking for answers, searching for answers, and really needing to go within. Okay. You have the one for the past or now, and you have the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like you're really needing to see you're completing a lot of things in your life. You're moving forward, definitely, but really have gratitude for even the smallest things, you guys. Whether it's good or bad, really still have gratitude. Okay. Because it could be far worse and it could be even better. What's hidden? What is hidden from you? Page of Swords. Really look at the truth in things. Your budget, your finances, how you're doing things, the way you treat people, stuff like that. Is really look at the truth. Like, really stand strong, really see the truth in everything. It's a lot of messages there. And then the hopes and fears. Why is the hopes and fears here? Oh, okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Really trust yourself. Really just move forward and go with the flow. Okay, find your patience, and everything is in divine timing. One for the what you need to do now. Seven of Wands. Definitely stand your ground. Believe in yourself. Let other people help you when they can. Try to be not as defensive as you are. You are towards people. Not remember that not everyone is, definitely not trying to get you. Okay. One for the what you need to work on is the Four of Wands. Definitely moving forward. Really try to move forward from everything. Try not to just stay in the same pattern over and over and over. Try to go forward. Okay. Do your best to do that. And one for the outcome, the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is talking about, feeling better, feeling good, nurturing yourself, trusting your intuition on things, knowing, having that inner knowing for everything that's going on, feeling just joy, feeling happiness, the emotions of good things coming in. So that is very nice. I like that. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Queen of Wands. Don't let nobody stop you from achieving or pursuing your dreams, you guys. really find the joy in things, really put your energy into things that are going to make you happy, and really have that gratitude for everything. Okay, I do feel like there is abundance here. I do feel like you have a lot of ideas that you're wanting to put out there also. And there is that Fool card, definitely, because you are completing cycles, moving on to something else. And I'm going to take this one because this one is also showing me that you are definitely moving forward, Leo, to something beautiful, something better. All right, so Leo, really take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. See what's going on. Hope you guys can see all that. Maybe you can't see this one. Try to move it down a little bit. Here we go. There we go. All right, so Spirit, why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Leo? This is for Leo for their highest good. All right, so definitely a lot of things have been going on in your life. You're exhausted, but I feel like you're rushing through life. I feel like you're moving very fast. I feel like you're definitely moving forward, but there's still some anger here because the Knight of Swords is definitely like you're charging, mad about something, moving forward, but some kind of anger. What is it that you're angry about, Leo? What is it that's making you frustrated? You really need to stop and see everything that you have achieved in life, and know that things are going to get better no matter what. Your luck is changing for the better, and they're asking you to move away from this Five of Pentacles also. And the Five of Pentacles is talking about being lonely, being alone, being left out in the cold, being disappointed about things, not knowing what to do, always thinking that you're not going to have enough. And the thing is that you need to try to move away from that and start thinking positive, and I also feel like at times you do feel like you're left out of things, but this is just temporary and it's not going to be forever. Just know that. Okay. Really try to put your energy into things that are going to definitely make you happy. Okay. And then you have the Hierophant. And why is the Hierophant here? All right. Okay. All right. So I feel like you're definitely going to be needing to move away from a lot of things that are going on, and I do feel like you are. The Eight of Swords is here. Maybe there were things that you were not seeing before, but now you're really realizing a lot. You're doing things differently. You're trying your best to leave the blindfold behind and see things clearly. And that's really what they're saying. You have the Six of Swords here, and they're asking you, hey, better times are here. So leave all this unnecessary loneliness or feeling like, you don't belong, or, because you need to really see things for what they are, and I feel like you need to, and you will. But you also are needing to go within to clear your energy to find the answers that you're definitely looking for, Leo. Okay. But definitely feeling like you're going to leave that behind. Maybe you've been feeling stuck, or you don't know how or where to go. Because you also have this card here. This card is definitely showing you that, saying that you may not know what your next move is or where it's going to lead you to, but there's definitely some kind of plan here. And it's if you want it. You have the Nine of Cups here. Have gratitude for everything. See your accomplishments. I feel like you have done a lot in your life, and you completed a lot, and that's why they're saying, you're gonna move forward, but you gotta have gratitude too for even the negative things that are happening. That it could be 100 times worse. Realize that. And I do feel like it's now. Yeah, the Page of Swords here, and why is the Page of Swords here? Wow. Definitely messages or communication, some kind of communication moving forward. I feel like also too with the Page of Swords that you're needing really to see the truth on things. Really needing to see, you know, really not to jump to conclusions about anything, and just really see things for what they are. And I feel like you need to, because you're in this mode right now where you're not wanting to. Like you're not really wanting to go with the flow, like really not wanting to change things, and it's very hard. Like because you have the Four of Pentacles here. And the Four of Pentacles is definitely talking about, holding on to something. Really, really put your boundaries around you. Really set boundaries. Really express yourself clearly. Also with that Page of Swords, and really see the truth and speak your truth about things. Okay, because I feel like you know how to handle anything that comes your way, but you also need to let go of the past. Like stop thinking about it. Stop, go forward and see the opportunities and do the different things that you're needing to do. Because I feel like you hold on to a lot. You're still holding on to a lot. And this is something that you're needing to do. To leave this behind, to go with the flow. Because you see there's opportunity there knocking at your door, but just you're just like, nope, you're not coming in, because I don't want to change, stuff like that. You also have the Page of Wands, but like you're wanting something different. Deep down you really are wanting something different, the new experiences, the new things that are coming in, but there's something there that is keeping you back. And I feel like you're really needing to see things more clearly and speak your truth about everything. Once you speak about some kind of truth, I feel like the door will open, but you're needing to do it. Like something is keeping you from speaking about it. So really, really have patience for things and really just go with the flow on that. Okay, you guys. Okay, really just have patience. Believe that new things are coming in to change things, and I do believe that it will. Just have faith and remember that everything comes in divine timing. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, and why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Leo? From a card. Nice. Look at that. This is beautiful. So, really try to keep your mental, your emotional, and your physical state balance, okay? Because remember that, you have all the tools to create what it is that, or to do what you're wanting to do, but you really need to be out of your mind. Like, stop being in your mind so much about things or overthinking, okay? Try to keep things balanced, and that's, eating better, thinking positive, clearing your mind, going outside to really meditate, doing things like that. I do feel like you are definitely, you've accomplished a lot. You're seeing a lot of growth here, but like I said, trust yourself in everything that's going on. Just go with the flow on things. Really trust your intuition. Trust how you're doing things. And just keep things balanced more. And I do feel like you need just to go with the flow on everything. And then you have the Seven of Wands up here for what you need to do now. From a card. Look at that. You came into your own reading, Leo. This is nice. So, with the Seven of Wands, I do feel like you need to let other people help you. I feel at times you can be very defensive, but you need to stand your ground about things, okay? Really nurture yourself. Really, put yourself first. Really take care of yourself, okay? Nurture yourself. Trust your intuition on things. Also, find patience for everything that's going on. If you're dealing with a health issue, really have patience for everything, okay? Because remember, things will get better no matter what. Find your courage, your confidence, but stand your ground on it and do what you need to do to nurture yourself. Wow, that's coming in very loud and clear. Put yourself first, you guys. Put yourself first. The Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here? One more card. Nice. This is the Queen of Wands, and then you have the Death card. Wow. So, you are definitely walking away from a lot of things. Definitely they're asking you move forward from everything that has been happening. You are going through a major, huge transformation here. If you look at this picture closely, she is looking at her path. She's looking at what used to be, and she's just like staying back because she's no longer that person that she used to be, and that's you. And right now that's something that you're going through, a huge transformation, going through all these changes, things closing, things changing for you. And it is difficult to go through it because it's not the same thing anymore when everything that we're adjusted to changes for us. So they're asking you, don't let anybody or anything keep you from reaching your goals, from pursuing what it is that you're wanting to do. Have that assertiveness, that confidence and courage to do what it is that you're wanting to do. Don't listen to anyone. Stop caring about what other people are thinking or what they're saying. Just you do you, and you keep going forward. That's beautiful. I love that. And then you have the trust your intuition, Leo. But you're very intuitive, but you need to trust it. One for the another one. Okay, the star card. Wow, nice. Definitely. I feel like you're gonna move forward. I feel like you're gonna start feeling better. Really trust your intuition because the High Priestess is here. You have that inner knowing. Believe it or not, but you're very intuitive. Nurture yourself though. Nurture that inner knowing also. Like really start working on yourself and believe and have faith and this star card is here because it's saying you're reinventing yourself. You're putting yourself, you're going to change into something more beautiful than you are, because you're the Leo. We're coming into Leo, we're coming into August soon, and you're not the same person that you used to be, and things are changing for you for the better, but you got to believe, you got to have hope, you got to have faith. There is a new path here. There is also a new person coming in. And trust your intuition on things, okay? Because you have that inner knowing, Leo. It's beautiful. I love it. All right, Leo. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.